So at the firm, I bring in all the new cases, I sign them up, so I'm the intake department coordinator. I love talking to people, and it's what I do. So I actually started off as a medical records and billing department clerk. So I used to just kind of sit at the desk and talk to facilities all day long, requesting medical records, talking to hospitals, talking to different facilities, and I spent a lot of time on the phone. So, you know, I really do love people, and it started off with, I think it was that I brought in my first case, and I remember I worked really hard to get this client to sign up. And you know, after that first case came my second, then my third, and so on and so forth. And eventually, I found myself moving up to being the intake department coordinator, and now I bring in all the cases and I sign all of them up. No, I've never worked at a law firm before. This is my first time working at a firm, and I love it. I didn't think that this was going to be what I thought it was going to be, but it's really fun, and I know a lot of people don't usually think that working at a law firm is going to be fun, and they think that it's going to be this very stressful thing, and you know, I just think it's different because all the people here are just so special and so nice that I don't see why anyone else would not love working here or working with us. I think the vibe at PLG, and honestly the word really is vibe, is that everyone here loves people, and you know, we're really good at what we do. We love to handle the case all the way through the finish. So you're just dealing with one person compared to other firms. You're dealing with, you know, 5, 6, 7 different people on one case here. It's, you know, very personal, and the person that is assigned to your case will be handling it A through Z. So that's one thing that I think is very different from other firms. And over time, we build these relationships with clients, and sometimes these clients become our friends, and that's amazing. You know, we're getting to know more people, and more people are putting their trust in us, and it goes from one person to the next, and I think it's great. One thing I love about bringing in a new case is that that client put their trust in me, because they didn't speak to anyone else in the firm other than me. So I love when I know that I have a connection with the client over the phone, considering all the stuff going on with COVID and we're unable to meet with them, that they have their wholehearted trust in my word and my promises to them. Well, the difference about us and other firms is that when we take a case from you, you know, the first thing you expect from us is that someone is going to call you, introduce themselves to you. You're going to know who's running your case. And unlike other firms, you have 5, 6, 7 different people running your case. Unlike here, it's one person all the way throughout. So you know who you're dealing with and you feel comfortable with them. So that's why you should trust in us. So like I said, I take all the cases that come in. So we got a call from a client, and basically it was in regards to her fish dying. And you know, first time somebody hears that, they're thinking, what's going on? It took me 3 weeks to sign this client up. It was a very interesting and intricate case. Basically what happened is this client bought something from a pet store, and she's an exotic fish breeder. So when she put that ornament in her fish tank, 800 fish of hers died. So she was pretty much out of a business. And when she came in, because I wanted her to come in because the details of this case were so unlike one that I've never heard before, she came in, the first thing she looked at me and she said, what does a personal injury attorney want with my case? And we told her that, you know, this is a property damage case, and she had went to, I think, 5, 10 different other firms, and they had given her crazy amounts for a retainer, and you know, already had told me to take it. And you know, I talked to her, she has her full trust in us, and it was really, really interesting because, you know, as a personal injury firm, we're taking on an exotic fish case of 800 plus fish dead, and we hope to get her the best settlement possible, and I know that she has her trust in us, and so I can't wait to see how that unfolds.